Hi, Naomi. Hi, Steve. Can you tell us a little bit about, give us a 5 or 6 minute introduction to the TI Charter School? Sure, Naomi. I'd be glad to do that. Let me begin, everybody, with the number of 88. That's the number of students we open in grade 6. We have 2 locations on Webster Avenue, and this drives our number of 88, which we know and acknowledge is lower than the recommended best practice of 100 students. We'll have 88 students because the 2 spaces that we found on Webster Avenue will accommodate us for 2 years, and that's really, really important from a pragmatic point of view. Ms. Scott will be the principal, and I will be the executive director. We will have an executive assistant who's going to be hired to help me with running the operations. So this person will be a bit of an assistant director of operations in our first year. In our second year, we'll have a director of operations, and you'll hear this more from people on our team. Ms. Scott will be the one who handles special ed and ELL needs for our students in the first year. In our second year, we'll be hiring what we call the ASC, the Academic Support Coordinator, and that person will be overseeing and helping out tremendously in terms of special ed and ELL. Our first year is a bit of a complicated, pragmatic year because we have to make do and make everything work and balance the budget. So we will have 6 teachers along with the executive director, executive assistant, and principal, and that will be our 9 people who work at the school in our first year. Our treasurer and our board will help me overseeing operations along with the executive assistant. Our academic support coordinator in year 2, together with our ELL teacher in year 2, together with our special ed teacher in year 2, will be part of what's made up and called the academic planning team, which Adjo and I nicknamed the APT. Our technology plan, as you'll hear from other people on the board and on our team, is going to provide full access to kids in terms of having a computer at home, an e-reader at home, and we want them to have the ability to improve their math skills and their reading skills and their writing skills by having access to standard technology tools that kids all over the country have. We're committed to the rigor of the core knowledge program, which many of you know is being used by many charter schools around the country. Several of us went out and visited the Icon School, and the principal there, Daniel Garcia, really believes that it's a core knowledge curriculum along with quality teachers and along with a full school day and full school year that allows their school to be probably having twice the test scores that other schools in the Bronx have had. We become a school that fully practices CTT, collaborative team teaching, in year 3, but there'll be many elements of that in year 1 and year 2. We have what we call class captains. You'll hear more about this from other people on our team, but it's class captains means that there's a second person in every classroom throughout the day. Now, in year 1 and year 2, we will do that in a partial way, and then that's for pragmatic budget reasons. In year 3, we will do that in a formal way throughout. What's our school day look like? The kids arrive at 8 o'clock. For a half hour, they're in their homework, their homeroom, and homerooms are named after 4 countries. And they will be working with their homeroom teacher, who becomes their class captain throughout the day. From 8:30 to approximately 10:15, they're in math or in ELA, and then from about 10:30 to 12:15, they're in the other subject of math or ELA. The kids are wearing uniforms. The kids have heard over and over again the 5 values that make up what we call TI Pride. The kids are quiet, the kids are engaged, the kids are practicing responsible student behavior as they go from one class to the other class. The kids take a break from 12 to 1, and they've done a lot of serious academic work in those 2 morning sessions of math and ELA. From 12:15 to 1:15, they have a combination of having lunch and also being part of what we call the TI work program. And the TI work program means that the kids will be helping out with some of the maintenance and organization and bulletin boards of making our school look great. And so it's a bit of a work program that will help build TI pride by having the kids do work. Every 2 years, the kids will travel. Some of them will be chosen to travel to some of the international countries that they've been Skyping with and that they've been connecting with in an academic way. In the afternoon, they have 1 hour of social studies, 1 hour of history that happens on a regular but not everyday basis. It's a little bit of a modular scheduling. They will be having 3 periods of history and 3 periods of science per week. Our 6 teachers consist of 2 math teachers, 2 ELA teachers the first year, 1 science teacher, and 1 history teacher. We'll provide opportunities for doing PE and music and art, but we won't be gearing up to having a part-time PE, music, or art teacher until the 2nd year. We'll use technology to help in all 3 of those areas, doing what we call in the afternoon project development. Finally, I want to end by emphasizing these 5 attributes of what we call TI pride, and it's going to help us make the first year succeed. R is for resilience, I is for integrity, D is for dedication, and E is for empathy. We know the first year is going to be a tough year. We believe the dedication, resilience, and integrity of the people that we hire, right, this group of 9 people, including the 2 of us, will help our school succeed. We're prepared, as our board is, to go to Plan B if necessary to make our program work. We believe that infusing the TI culture and community with empathy as one of our principal values will mean that it will become an all-inclusive school. It will help out the significant percentage of ELL students, the significant percentage of special ed students, and we will work at getting these kids and their families to understand that we are a team and we are a family, and we're going to get everyone to succeed. Thank you.